What's up, guys? Episode 5 already of the New Frontiers map, and it brings us rain, a ton of rain, which is good and bad news for us right now. It's going to be annoying news because we're going to have to go into the fields anyway. It is April 1st. It is ready to go. It is a 3-day calendar, basically, a 3-day a month calendar. So April 1st is only 2 more days until we're in May, so we need to really get on it. Now, we have to get into the fields today. We're going to plant some oilseed radish. We just limed it the last time. We're going to plant the oilseed radish, let that grow out, and then we are going to do what we need to do next to get down and get some crops in. I still don't know what crops. I'm pretty sure it's going to be soy. That's what I keep thinking anyway. That's really the money maker, but just wanted to make sure that all the greenhouses are on selling. They are. Okay, we are ready to go, and now we can bring this in to the field, and we're really just going to start, and then we're just going to hand it off to a contractor because we've got some work to do here. As you can see, the grass is ready to be mowed. We're going to mow that and put it all into the bunker today. Yes, it is a lot of mowing early on, but really I think we're going to have a lot more to do after we get all these fields going. Now you see this one, the one on the right, and then the one way beyond that. Those are all 3 of our fields. They're all limed up, and we're going to treat them the same too. We're going to put all of soy down. We're going to put all of oilseed radish down right now. And like I said, I'm going to get this guy started, and then we'll start mowing up the grass, and then hopefully we can collect it and get it into that bin today. At least there's 2 things going on because I really need to at least save up money so that I can get another tractor. That way we can hire another contractor. That way I can work at the same time, and everybody is living happy because we'll be able to make, do twice as much. So that's what the goal is right now. The last year's game, FS22, I really didn't use a lot of contractors, and I'm really starting to see the benefit of it, obviously, but I just really want to make sure that we're utilizing them in the best way possible. Right now we have $19,000. We don't really even have enough money to lease some tractors, let alone buy one. So let's pump the brakes there for a minute. I'm going to use them as much as I can, but there's going to be a lot of times, especially now, because of financially, or because of finances, I should say, that's when we're not going to be able to use them. Okay, so we have him started. Now we have gotten the crone out. We have leased the crone, and yes, as you can see, our bank account is swelled. Not quite, though. That is a loan, and we are going to have to pay it back. I have a $100,000 loan that I took out so that I could get the crone, get this all mowed up, and get collected, because we're going to make a lot more money than that overall with this grass haul anyway. So that is what we're doing right now. I'm going to have to buy a mower at some point. I really want to buy another tractor, but I don't want to go $100,000 in debt again. We're going to have to pay that off as soon as possible. This isn't something that I look at and say, oh yeah, well, we'll just leave that there and we'll keep paying it. I don't want to keep paying for things with leasing and loans, because that's how we go broke real fast. We're going to have to try to buy things, but this is not even our first. This, I guess, will be our first year. Last year we had a couple months, but this is our first year of farming, so I think that we have a little bit of time where we can save up some money, and then eventually we'll be able to financially be smarter. Okay, now we got all of the mowing that we needed to get done, and our helper has gotten everything he needed to get done, minus what we are picking up right now. Just going to go a couple laps around in this field just to pick up all of the remainder that he did not end up getting. That'll be fine, and then from there, what we'll be able to do is move over to the other 2 fields. We're going to have to do them ourselves. Some hard work is going to have to be done here because, again, the theme of this whole episode is we don't have too much money to hire helpers, so we're going to have to get in that position. That way we can build this farm faster. The only way I can see that to happen is to actually do some hard work here and get all 3 of these fields done by ourselves. Yes, it's going to suck, but at the same time, at the end of the day, the financial reward, I'm hoping, is going to be worth it. And then the next year, year 2, remember this is year 1, year 2, we will be able to hire a bunch of contractors and really kind of grow this thing out. that's the plan. Now, as far as the specifics, I don't really have them yet. I do want to get sheep. I already placed a pen over there, so I'm going to eventually get sheep here, but I do want to get more financially secure. And right now, it looks like we have $100,000+, but at the same time, we don't, because we owe $100,000. Yeah, this farming game, it's not fun sometimes when we talk about money. All right, so moving on, and we are here in the last field, and we are, of course, putting oilseed radish down in this one as well. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that we are going to plant some soybeans. I'm really trying to get everything done in time. I don't know how long it's going to take the oilseed radish to pop up, but we will make a game time decision then at what crop we want to do. I would like to do soybean, but at the same time, if the calendar doesn't line up, the calendar doesn't line up, and we're not going to be able to do that. But that's the plan anyway. As far as the sheep are concerned, it's April. We are getting into the summer. I would like to get them in the next couple episodes. That way we can have them just kind of, producing wool. That way we'll be able to make some money that way. The eventual goal for the sheep is to buy a factory and kind of continue what we had in our last series on Farm Sim 22, where we were making clothes. I'd like to continue doing that. Maybe not as the focal point of this episode, but in the farm, but really just kind of something we can do on the side where we only have to feed them once a day and then it's done. It's not like, it's field work where we're kind of spending a good amount of a portion of the episode or time on that. Sheep, they can just make a lot of money and they can just sit there and enjoy their life when we get all of the other work done. And speaking of which, now that we are done here, we are going to have to pick up all of this grass. That's what I'm looking to do, is pick up all this grass, put it into that bunker over there. This wasn't the original goal. The original goal was to give grass or cut grass for the sheep so that we're able to feed them, but at this point, at this juncture, I'm not really sure if that's the smart move. I think it's really smarter to just sell all of that off as silage and make some money for the sheep. I think that's probably something, just thinking out loud here, but I think that's probably the right idea. All right, so now we pick up all of this grass, and instead of going through and doing this all in this episode, we've seen this 100 times. I'm just going to let you know that I did it, and that is where we're going to end the episode. But guys, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. I'm really trying to get more videos out, every day. That's something that I'm working on right now. Again, the new setup that I have now is so much easier to get these things out. So look for me more and more in 2025. I'm really excited about that. And I am excited about the role play. We are going to work on that. I am going to work on that a little later today and hopefully have it out this weekend for you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate all the comments and all of the ideas, all of the suggestions. Let me know where I can be doing better. And until then, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you in the next one.